Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome back to my car. Figured I would turn the camera on and record and just have a little chit chat in the car today while I drive. You know, I've been watching a lot of up-and-comers as far as new YouTubers, and even some YouTubers that have been around for a while. And, you know, I try to support, you know, as many as I can, you know, try to watch their channel. You know, it's nice to have views from other YouTubers that do the same thing you do. And, like, you know, to me, it's always nice to get a comment from somebody that does the same thing you do. So, that's what I try to do. Anyway, I have this girl begging for money in front of me. It's so sad. The addiction problem here is terrible. You will see her here in a second. It's just, it's sad. It's really sad. But you know, if you give them money, they're not using it for food. They're not using it for anything but drugs. And I just, if you're gonna get high and you're gonna be a drug addict, support your own habit. Don't ask me to do it. I mean, that might be a cold way of saying it, or, you know, you might think shitty of me for saying it that way, but I'm sorry. You know, when I used drugs, I paid for them myself. You know, I never did anything out of my moral set for them. Never sold my body, never, you know, never did horrible things. Anyway, never hurt anybody. But my hair's aggravating me right there. But anyway, what I was talking about, I was watching some of these YouTubers, and there's a couple in, I know you guys have seen these, and I'm trying not to laugh. There's one in particular, I watch this person solely out of comedy, and I feel bad because she doesn't do it for comedy. She really thinks that it looks good. And people tell her how beautiful her looks are. You know, when she does these eye looks, that the eye makeup is way down here. It's all over her shirt. You know, I try not to say anything. I was always taught, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. The camera is really getting hit with the sun there. It's kind of washing it out, but I don't know how bad it looks on your end. But anyway, you know, I try to be the person that is supportive and try to be nice, and I always try to point out something that is good about it. Oh, your lipstick looks good, or, you know, your contour color is pretty. I couldn't find anything, and I felt terrible. And the harder I laughed, the more I felt like I was just this horrible human being. You know, but you know, you almost want to say something to them, because do they not know how bad it looks? Really? Do they really think that when they walk out the door and they've got eyeshadow up to here and contour here and highlighter this thick on their face, that you can see this green or gray or black, whatever color, because they use color highlighter. This person loves Jeffree Star highlighters. I love them too, but highlighter has a time and a place, and it should have a weight restriction. Not for the person. I'm talking about the weight as in grams that you can use on your face. Like, you can only use a 1/10 of a gram per 10 pounds of body weight, or some you know, there should be a limit on how much highlighter you can use. I've thought about redoing one of these tutorials as a joke, but then I didn't want to hurt the person's feelings. Then I've thought about putting together kind of a parody of bad makeup ideas and bad makeup that I've seen, and do them on kind of in a parody kind of thing. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. trying to find something new to do, something, you know, I know you guys are sick of seeing the same damn thing, you know, and some of these channels, man, are just, some of them are just out there. Yes, some vaping. By the way, if you're into vaping, this is the new Freemax tank, and it has a mesh coil, which is fabulous for flavor. And vaping on blue raspberry right now. I don't vape with nicotine. It has 0 milligrams of nicotine. I quit smoking many years ago, 6 or 7, yeah, 6 years ago I quit smoking, and I do it mainly for flavor. Because it tastes good. It reminds me of Jeffree Star's blue raspberry, or blue, what was it, blue snow cone, or whatever it is, lip scrub. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys, honestly, do you guys like some of these new kind of gimmicky products that are coming out? Are you interested in them? I know everybody's kind of hungry for the new it thing. Honestly, I'm tired of the same old. I open up a makeup palette and, oh, I already had those colors. But, I mean, there's only so much you can do. It's just, I mean, where do we go with makeup now? What's next? You know, I've heard that color blocking was coming back. I used to love doing color blocking. That, you know, that, it's like a stained glass look to the eyeliner, or eyeshadow, excuse me. Eyeshadow, but it's mainly done with eyeliners, is how I always did them. Or even body, you can use it with body paints. But, I mean, it's like everybody's starving for this new something in the makeup industry. You know, without crossing, how do you get to the point where you're fresh and new and pretty, you know, a different look, without crossing that line into absurdly crazy, a mess look? You know, because I've done makeup to where it kind of pushes that line, you know, kind of pushes that envelope into, what are you stopping for, dude? Where it's between stage makeup and like painting your face solid, kind of. It's hard to explain. But I mean, what next? You know, what are some of you guys' ideas? Have you guys ever thought of a makeup idea? You know, is there any makeup trends that you guys would like to see come back? Let me know what you guys think. Some of the trends that I like are more fashion-wise, like bell-bottom jeans are like a classic for me. I love bell-bottom jeans and the big flowy arm shirts from the 60s. God, I love those. You know, I like any hippie type, 60s type stuff. I'm not really into the boho thing, because there is a difference between hippie wear and boho. Boho is more kind of like the yuppie, if a hippie took a bath look. That's bad. But, you know, I got a joke for you. If you've ever been around hippies, you know, they wear specific smells and whatnot. Anyway, have you ever heard of patchouli oil? It's like this, I don't like it. They use it in a lot of perfumes. But do you know where it comes from? When hippies die, they take them and they wring them out, and it's the juice that comes out. kind of an off joke. But, I mean, to me, it smells like iconically sweat and marijuana. That's all I think of. When I smell that, I smell dirty hippie. Which basically a dirty hippie is patchouli, marijuana, and just sweat. God, how do we get on this subject? Anyway, I'm putting together a video. I've kind of been doing a compilation of all the little trips I've done to different makeup stores, and it's mainly focusing on just the absurdity of how much this crap is costing. You know, one lipstick to another, they're all basically the same product. It just, to me, I mean, what makes one lipstick $20 and the other one $2? What is really the difference in these? Is it really worth it? Some, yes. Some products I will definitely say yes. And more along the lines of eyeshadow and foundations. I am very, very picky when it comes to foundations because you can really, really screw your skin up with foundation. I will tell you, after doing that foundation video, if you notice, I haven't done a whole lot of videos here. And the main reason why is my face, for the first time in probably 15 years, broke out right here. I broke out right along here, and it was mainly, that was where it was, right in this area here where I was showing you guys that foundation, and it was mainly this side. Now if you pay attention to the video, I need to go back and look for sure, but I'm pretty sure, well, now I'm not. I thought this was mainly the drugstore side. You know what, I'm pretty sure it was, because I remember one of my sides of my face I tended to use the drugstore, and the other was more high-end. I think this was more this was the drugstore side. I don't know, but it was this side. So when you go back and watch the video, let me know. I'm going to go back and check myself. But that'll kind of tell us a little bit too. But, you know, some of these products, it's like, I honestly feel like they're just throwing a bunch of crap in a bottle, shaking it up, and hoping that we'll pay $50 for it. You know, like the old, if you watch any older movies, what was it, the covered wagon with the snake oil? It's like, you know, they mixed up all this crap together and it cured everything. You know, it's almost like, sometimes I feel like makeup is becoming a lot like that. You know, they're so, this does this, this does that, this, you know, and they go in these trends, these absolutely absurd trends. You know, like matte everything, matte foundation, matte setting spray, matte lipstick, matte this, matte that. You know, they went through that. Then the creams. Cream contour, cream highlight, and then liquids, liquid everything. You know, I mean, it's, why can't makeup companies just be different? Why do they have to copy each other? You know, I don't get it. I mean, I understand it, but to me, honestly, it doesn't make a whole whopping doodly bit of sense sometimes. But anyway, this was my video on absolutely nothing. Just me just ranting about everything. You know, I've always had this theory in my head that the 90% of the world's problems are because of greed. That, you know, crime, money. That's the whole, you know, why is money so damn important? Greed. Because everybody wants all this money. Everybody wants all this stuff. You know, to me, I'm not one of these people. Stuff is not that important to me. And if you pay attention, a lot of my channel is based on giving back and trying to be a little more giving and a little more less like everybody else. You know, I try my damnedest to be different, you know. I guess I'm gonna park way the hell over here. I'm going to run into Ulta and waste some money. I'm trying to put together a video for you guys, and I'm a little upset about some of the products I'm wanting to use got discontinued apparently from Ulta. I'm assuming they got discontinued because they're no longer available when you pull them up on the website, and when you go to the store, they look at you like cross-eyed, like they don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, guys, this has been a quick little just chit-chatty, bullshitty video. Now I'm going to go take a trip, as you see behind me, to Ulta, and I will be posting a makeup video here probably tomorrow, hopefully, if I get it done in time. The other thing is, check out this glow. See how there's like a nice little luminance to my skin today? Would you believe it's a powder that did that? It is a setting powder, and I will tell you about it in one of my next videos. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.